Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today I'm going to talk to you about my favourites for October. Yeah, just a load of different bits and bobs that I've either got that's new this month or things that I've just been using more and been loving this month. So yeah, I'm going to get started. So I've got things physically I can show you, but I've also got things I can kind of get you clips of because they're a bit too big. So the first thing I'm going to start off with is a new game for Ava. It's called Sight Word Bingo and it's really good. Ava is a bit behind on her reading and writing and things like that, so obviously I'm trying to do give her as much support as I can at home, but she's a lot like me when I was younger, and sometimes if I found things hard I'd refuse to do it. So I wanted Ava to not be so hard on herself but enjoy something that she actually wants to do it, rather than dreading doing it and refusing all the time. So I got this game, like I said, it's called Sight Word Bingo. You basically have little cards. There's 2 levels to it as well, which is good, but we're still using level 1. So this is like one of the bingo cards. That's level 1. And then level 2, it's sentences instead, and then the words that are in a different colour, they're the words that they need to find. But yeah, we do this one. And then you basically have a little spinner. So this is level 1. So it's got words like has, had, into, dad. So the yellow ones are the words that you can't really sound out. So the, go, I, no, stuff like that. So you basically spin it. Whatever word it lands on, they have to read it, and then they have to then try and find it on their card. And if they don't have it, then obviously you keep going. But obviously if you do have it, you then get these little star things that you put on to say that you've got it, and she loves it. There's a couple of ways that you can play this game for your child to read it, if that makes sense. So if it's just me and Ava playing it, we'll take turns spinning it, and so I will say a word, she'll say a word, but then we'll try and find it. But if we play it as like a family, so like Andrew joins in and plays it, I don't have a counter sheet, I will let them both play it, and then I'll be the one that reads it. But then what Ava has to do is then read it, so she's not like, when she reads her word, she'll then look at a board and see, not just by reading it but also by matching it. But then she'll be like, if I say back, for example, she'll have to be like, oh, I've got to find back. So she's got to read the words on her board to try and recognise it. Does that make sense? So then when now she's reading, she is using these words now as sight words. So the, I, he, as, stuff like that. She knows those words. So when she reads now, she doesn't really have to sound them out anymore. She'll just read them, which is great. So it has improved her reading so much. But yeah, it's highly recommend it. There's different ones we've got. We've got a spelling one as well, and then we want to get the pocket money one, which is, I think she's a little bit too young for that one. But yeah, there's loads of different games that's like this. It's from Learning Resources. But yeah, definitely recommend it. Anything that I can, I'll pop in the description box as well. I got this from Amazon, so I'll leave a link in the description box. I think most of these I got from Amazon. There's only a couple that I got from IKEA. Right, so the next one is, again to do with Ava, is kind of like a reward system I've been doing. Ava is very particular in what she eats, but since she's been going to school, I've given her school meals, so not having the option anymore to hopefully help her eating, which it has. When she was in foundation, full time, she was refusing to eat at all, so I had to give her a packed lunch. This year again, I says we'll try it again on dinners, see what she's like, and if again she refused to eat, we'll do packed lunches again. But so far, I mean, she's asking for packed lunches, but I'm not doing it because she's actually been eating her school meals. She doesn't eat, some of them she'll say, I didn't like it, I tried it, I didn't like it, but she tried it. Before, she wouldn't even, if she saw something on a plate, she'd just scream right off until it gets put in the kitchen. So yeah, she's trying it, and basically what happens is they have house points at school, so if she eats her dinner, she gets a house point. So we thought about doing something like this at home, but I didn't want it, I wanted to kind of be like subtle in the house. Even though I love wildly coloured things, I wanted it to fit into the colour scheme. So I got a clear piggy bank, and then I got grey tokens. So what she does at home is when she's eaten, or even if it's just tried her dinner, if she's tried it and say I don't like it, I'll give her a token then, and if she eats it all she gets a token then. Yeah, so puts a token in the piggy bank, and then Nana says, and when the pig is full, or she's got a particular amount of tokens, we'll give her a reward for it. I thought it was a nice plastic one, but it's clear so she can see how many she's got in there, which is what I wanted. But then it's grey as well, so it fits in the colour scheme for downstairs. We keep these under the telly, and then this like near our fruit bowl, so it's high up, because I don't want to play with it. So yeah, these have been working really, really well. I mean, look how many like she's got in there. How many different meals she's been eating and trying and all that jazz, but she is doing really, really well on that. So if you've got a computer, I recommend that. We was going to write out like a thing to say how many tokens would get her what, but I'm just going to keep it going for a little bit longer to see how many she can do and get, and then obviously give a reward when she starts getting not encouraged by it, if that makes sense. So when she's like, nah, I don't want to try it, I don't want a token, that's when I'll be like, right, let's see how many tokens you got, and then when you get to this many you can have this. Does that make sense? To give a bit more motivation. Another thing is these little silicone stickers. Now it's mainly this room that needs them, but there is a few places around the house that needs them. Basically this door, when it's open, slams into the wall behind it, and the door handle keeps dinting the wall. I filled it in, but obviously I don't want it to dint again, especially because we're painting this room. So I don't want just it to dint it. So I got these, the silicone, it's the 3M sticker on it, so I know they're going to like be amazing stickers. And you basically stick them where the door handle hits. Now I know what you're probably thinking, get the one at the bottom, but my door is nowhere near the bottom. So even if I got one of those like springy things and you put it at the bottom, the gap was just too big because I hadn't measured it for some strange reason. But the door handle, like I said, would still hit it. So these seem the perfect solution to stop door handles from dinting my wall. Like I said, especially when I paint it, because that's going to be annoying. And these are a pack of, is it 5? Yeah, you get a pack of 5 in here. So yeah. I recommend these if you've got dints in your walls from your door handles. Another thing as well is this. I actually got this a while back. I don't know if I mentioned it in a haul video, a favourites video previously. I'm not too sure. But it basically is the Garnier hair food in banana. Now I have been doing my hair like this for a while. I'm actually doing not the curly hair method. I'm doing it slightly different, similar to it, but because I've not got curly hair, I've got wavy hair. So I've been doing that, and my hair has basically looked dry and horrible, and I wasn't using enough. I was using the no cut serum, and even though that's really good for split ends, it wasn't giving my hair enough. It was alright for like now and again if my ends of my hair just looked a bit tatty, and I kind of like go like that, but for the rest of my hair, because when you don't brush it and when you just kind of like puff it up and leave it, it gets really dry. I have really dry hair anyway, even if I leave it how many days you can. And basically this, I've used it before, it's a 3-in-1 hair mask. So you can use it as conditioner, you can use it as a hair mask that you leave on your head for like 3 to 5 minutes, or you can use it as a leave-in conditioner. A lot of people are using leave-in conditioner for the hair, but when I actually use this as a hair mask, I put it on dry hair, then washed it off. But when I used it, it made like, not crunchy, but it made it defined. So it like clumped my hair chunks together, so they look nicer. And I thought, wait a minute, why don't I try just using this for my leave-in conditioner? So I have been, and my hair has been absolutely loving it. No frizz today. So yeah, highly recommend it if you've got dry hair. Actually, this one is for dry hair. I was debating about getting the coconut one because I love the smell of coconut. Massive fan of banana, but I love coconut. But that one's for frizzy, unruly hair. And then again, it can frizz, obviously with the curls, but my hair's not unruly, it can get controlled. So I was like, is that just gonna be, I need it for dry hair. So I went with the banana one. It does smell really nice. Like I said, I'm not a massive fan of banana, but it smells nice. And Ava loves it as well. I've actually, because she's got like wave, she's probably hair more curly than mine. And I've been putting it a bit in hers as well, and she loves it. I've actually ordered the shampoo and conditioner version of it as well, so I'm looking forward to trying that. But it is 98% natural ingredients. It's vegan. There's like 98% biodegradable, dermatologically tested plant oils in there, and there's no silicones. Silicones weigh down your hair, so when you've got curly hair, it's not that good. So yeah, like I said, it's just amazing. So I've ordered the banana version of the shampoo and conditioner now, which I know I'm going to probably love, to try that as well. But yeah, hair food, amazing. I got it from Amazon. I don't know if it's just like a US thing or something. I can't find it anywhere. Amazon, I've had to order it, and it's not the cheapest of things. It is a bit pricey, but I don't know if it's because it's like a special range, whether you've got to get to like, I don't know, Holland and Barrett's or something. Don't have a clue, but it's worth it because it's really nice. The next one to kind of go with my curly hair thing is a diffuser. My hairdryer a couple of years broke, so my husband got me a new one for Christmas, I think, on my birthday, Christmas probably, and I kept the old diffuser, but it doesn't actually fit on the hairdryer. So when I first diffused my hair, I duct tape it on, and yeah, it's terrible, and it just keeps falling off, so it's driving me insane. So I bought one from Amazon, which is designed to fit pretty much any hairdryer whatsoever. It is massive. Let me show you the size. This is my old diffuser. This is this one. I mean, I like that because it's got quite big spikes, but that has as well, but it goes in more. So I mean, I can't fit it, I wouldn't fit half my hair in it, but I probably could get away with it, but I'd quarter it. And yeah, it's great. Basically it's got like, it doesn't scratch because it's got silicone like non-slip things there, and all you do is you twist it, and then it opens so you can put your hairdryer in, and then you basically let go and it stays in place. It's great. Does the job and does more of the hair as well, because I hated using diffusers because they made my hair frizzy and uncontrollable at the top. But I've noticed since you kind of like do that, it's not as bad. So yeah, diffuser, Amazon, I'll link it below. And now the things that I've not physically got in front of me, which I think are my bits and bobs from IKEA. The first thing I absolutely love is my set of drawers. I will show you actually in a second because they're right next to me. So these are the set of drawers right here. And I love them because of how deep they are. So this one is my drawer here, and it has all my like tops and stuff in it, and like I'm going to start putting my leggings and stuff, but this set of drawers is actually, that's probably the height of our old one, and it had, because this, if you class this as one drawer, it had one drawer less, but these are just so deep. I was debating about getting the you know, the things you put inside the drawers. I thought that'd be fine, but actually I really want them now. Like I said, this is just my t-shirt drawer. Look how deep that is. This would ram one of my drawers, where it'd be like overflowing and be hard to push everything in it, but actually I've got, it looks empty. I've got so much space in there. Look how much space is in there. And actually my other drawer, which is this one, it's got my joggers and stuff in. I couldn't even fit those. It's got my joggers and pyjamas and stuff in, and I would struggle to fit those in a drawer because these are so chunky. But yeah, they fit in perfectly because they're just so deep. So highly recommend them. It's the Malm range. I've got the bedside cabinet as well, hiding behind them cushions. So yeah, definitely recommend them for space. And yeah, I mean, the only negative I've got is the fact that, but I mean, it's my foot that kind of like touches that, so I can't have it close to the wall, and which means my mirror and things are a bit crammed, but it's fine. I can always either move it up or, you know, change it. The other thing as well is these pictures up here. we are planning on painting this room. We're planning on doing it the last week of the school, just before the school holidays basically. But when my daughter got called home, we basically didn't do it, because even though I can easily paint with kids around, because we did downstairs, but I've left it until when they start back at school again. So it's a bit, holes need covering and it needs repainting, but I'll show you. So I need to slightly lower them because they're a bit too high against there, so I think they need to be like down here, so I need to lower them a couple of inches. But these are the frames from IKEA, and they're amazing. They were £6. I mean, they are card at the back, but they're like strong card, and it's not glass, it's like a clear plastic on there, which is great because the husband's always afraid of things dropping off the bed and landing on our head. So amazing. They're only £6 each. The cheapest I found them anywhere else is £15 for one. But also these prints are from Desenio. These are like I think is it 75 times 100 or 50, no, maybe 50 times 75. They're not the biggest, they're the one down from the biggest. So yeah, absolutely love those, love the frames, and love the pictures inside. I'm actually probably going to go back and get some more frames, just not that size. Hopefully they have one a little bit smaller. But yeah, absolutely love them. So yeah, that's what I've been loving this month. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. I'll try and link as much as possible in the description box. But yeah, I hope you have an amazing rest of the day, and I will see you soon. Bye.